up, everybody? Dreadman here, doing another interview. I got a different artist here, not the kind of artist I usually interview, but that's all good. It's all about the music. So, got here Mr. Bino Black.
What's up, y'all?
So, tell everybody tell everybody who you are and how you got started.
My name is Bino Black. I'm a rap artist, deal heavily with hip hop and R&B, and I add elements of punk and metal to my stuff. Started off, fell in love with music since I was a kid, and my older brothers was ordering like free CDs out of magazines, seeing some of the local guys making, mixtapes and selling them out of the back of their trunk, that kind of thing. So I really fell in love with the music, so I've been following it ever since.
Who inspired you the most to really give it a try?
I gotta say Jay-Z. Jay-Z was what really, I would say Jay-Z really got me to fall in love with it. DMX and Kanye West are the two that really got me to chase the music.
Kanye?
Yeah. Like, I'm talking old Kanye. I'm talking late registration, college dropout. I'm talking that Kanye.
Yeah. I understood. Well, he said some wacky shit, but he's never lost anything on production, even today. That's my opinion.
I give him credit. Like, I kind of wish he was still that dude from Chicago, but he is what he is.
Right.
But hey, I'm here, so.
Yeah, man. So with your music, who do you work with in your music? Who do you get most of your beats and stuff from?
Oh, my producer and manager right now is Mad Clock. He's a guy out of Pennsylvania. Cool dude. He really was like kind of nervous about working with me, but he was like, you know what, I'm willing to try something new. And I was like, I'm looking for somebody that can produce something out of the box. So I shot up there, linked up with him. We started making hits. We made Blue Collar Ether. We got Sweet/Devotion coming out soon, and he's also helping me with my first EP. So.
Oh, EP. So how many tracks are we getting on that?
So for the EP, it's gonna be a 6-song track. It's gonna be produced by Mad Clock. There's gonna be actually some self-produced stuff by me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's stepping a little bit into self-producing. But it's called Eastside Switchblade. It's really gonna show the flow. It's really gonna show the style. It's really gonna show the character of who I am, Bino Black. That's gonna be coming out soon.
All right. How I ask everybody this, especially when it's my first interview with them. How big are you trying to get Bino Black to be?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. That's a funny thing because actually I got this thing called the no million rule. And pretty much, no matter how big I get, I'll never have over $1 million on me. So if I could get to a point where I could just, give back to the community, help people out with student loan debts, medical bills, things like that, I'm cool. Like, I'll take this stuff as far as the universe lets me, and I'll take it as far as the people let me,
Right. Yeah, that's a good answer.
I mean, hey, if this ends with me playing in backroom bars for the rest of my career, cool. I did something I love. If this ends with me in a stadium surrounded by thousands of people, cool. But
right.
Same dude, all through and through.
All right, you doing any merchandising yet?
We got stickers. We got ski masks. We got shiesties. We got t-shirts and hoodies and bandanas all along the way. It's kind of a crazy process because I'm actually designing a lot of my own merch.
Yeah.
So with me designing my own merch, and I have to work with artists, and I have to pay artists, and but we trying to bring that together, and we're hoping like by the time this summer's over, we gonna have something out for everybody so they can come and show love.
Right. Okay. So I know you playing tonight. What's the future looking like with more shows for you?
I'm rolling with my promotion team, Blacktop Family Entertainment. And pretty much the future shows is you probably gonna see me in a couple more shows this year, but Black Top Family, we really got something cooking over there. We're thinking about bringing BB Guns up. BB Guns, the rap group from Pittsburgh, we're gonna bring them up here, up to Erie, Pennsylvania, try to get them with a tour stop. We trying to get some people out in Buffalo, New York right now.
Right.
So it's a lot of movement because I'm not just a rapper, I'm a promoter too. So it's a lot of hands and a lot of things in the work beyond myself. So
now I've known you a long time, and I know you've been promoting for a long time. What made you get into that end of shit?
What really got me into promoting was like, because of how I grew up, I'm a very power to the people kind of person. Like that's always been my thing. Power to the people, the working class, the blue collars, because I grew up around everybody. I grew up around, immigrants. I grew up around Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Syrians, Ghana, Kenya, like Jamaicans. Like I grew up around everybody. So I have a very power to the people mindset. So I got into promoting because I realized you can literally give everybody a chance to come under one roof and just have a good time. So when I saw that and I saw the power of that, I really started getting into promoting because I just love seeing people who usually wouldn't talk to each other, coming out of their way and actually sitting under the same roof. And there was so many times, like after a show, people would walk up to me and they'd be like, yo, I would never have talked to that person on a day-to-day, but because I came to your show, I got great friends. I actually ended up being the reason why two people got together, and they've been together for a hot minute. I don't know if they got married or not, but they got together because they met at one of my shows. So, this is the power that bees from coming to promoting. I'm gonna keep promoting because I love it.
Right. All right. Well, that's a good answer. That's kind of why I do it myself too, man. Bring people together, get them under one roof, and make shit happen. So when should we expect that EP?
Well, my birthday's coming up, so after this show, birthday, and then I gotta focus on getting BB Guns to Erie. But y'all probably gonna see it by August 2026. Y'all gonna see the Eastside Switchblade EP.
Right.
Y'all gonna see it by like August 2026. If I don't get it done by August 2026 and into the hands of the people and everybody watching this, if I don't get it done by then, I'm probably gonna extend that hoe and give it to y'all like a month later. Right. I feel like if I can't keep my word, I gotta keep my word and give some extra, So
I get it.
If I can't get y'all the EP by August, I'm gonna extend it. I'm gonna add a couple tracks and get that to y'all a little bit late as an apology.
Right. All right. So let me see, what else can we get into here? All right, working with Mad Clock. He does really good beats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him some credit on that.
Yeah, he do really crazy beats.
And now you said you're doing some self-produced stuff. Has he taught you a little bit about that?
Man, when it comes to self-producing, he is so crazy because he's just like, I know you smart. I know you got it in you. I know you got that creativity in you. So what he does is he's like, I'm gonna show you how to use the program, like the editing software.
Right.
But that's as far as it goes. You got to figure everything else out. So I'm sitting there, I'm like making beats and stuff, and I'm like, well, how do I do this? He's like, I was like, should it sound like this? He'd be like, I'm not gonna tell you how it sounds, bro. I'm gonna show you where, how to mix it. I'm gonna show you, how to lay it down and what to look for.
All together.
But everything else, that's on you. You got to figure out how you want the beat to sound. Like, so it's like a real cool mentoring thing with him. So like, I'm really happy. Like, I got somebody like him helping.
Right. Does anybody help you? I know some rappers don't want to answer this, but does anybody help you with writing?
No. No. like I said before, I grew up in the era where it was like DMX, Jay-Z, and they was coming out, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, the Black album. I grew up on like the prime years of like Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
So like I'm very, even though I, bounce around with different styles, I'm very holding on to the idea of like hip hop where it's like, if you don't write your own stuff, you really can't be an MC. So that's why a lot of the times, like, even when I'm going on about my day, I keep my phone right next to me because I'm like, if a deal comes up, I'm writing it. And I'm like, yo, if I run out of steam with the song, I ran out of steam with the song. I gave it the best I got. But I want to make sure, like, when people listen to it and they hear me spitting, they hear me. I don't want ghostwriters. I don't want none of that. All that stuff ain't me, man. Like, I want it to be authentic artists through and through.
Right. That's the way to do it, man. You plan on having any guest artists on your stuff?
That's a tough one. You put me in a spot. There is somebody I'm talking to that's trying to help me with it. We got a track we working on, and it was produced by Mad Clock. But this person, they're a singer for like several different bands.
Oh.
It was like they was like, yo, I never did like the hip hop thing, so I sent the track over to him and showed him the outlay of what I wanted to do. And this artist was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Like, I never really dealt with hip hop, but it's gonna be cool. So nah, you're not probably gonna see a lot of features on this EP because I want everybody to just come kick back, see Bino Black, hear me spit some raw stuff,
Yeah, totally understand that, man. I think we covered a good bit there. So it's kind of empty question, but I always gotta ask everybody this too. So
yeah.
The immediate future for Bino Black, what's the rest of this year looking like after the EP drops?
After the EP drop, I'm gonna try to get a weekend run in. Like I got like goals set in mind for streaming and how the like people receive it, cause like I said, power to the people. I want this Bino Black. I want to be charged by the people for the people kind of guy. So if the numbers is there and everything's there, fuck it. I do a tour run. Like, let's go.
Are you planning on trying to sign with a company for distribution and stuff, or are you just going to try to be DIY the whole time with the nature of the business these days?
See, that's the thing. Like a part of me, I'm self-powering a lot of this stuff, man. I go to work outside of this. So like a part of me is like, man, I want to sign to a label and get a deal, but then like you hear all these horror stories about 360 deals.
Yep.
Cats talking about they gave me $100K, but I gotta pay them $200K back, and it's like, whoa, like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm gonna just try to keep this for the people. That's where I'm going with this. I'm gonna try to keep this for the people. So honestly, as long as, cause it's like me and my manager, Mad Clock, we be looking at the emails, we be looking at the DMs. So honestly, like, I want to have access to the people. I don't want to be confined to a label, and then like the label's like, well, we don't think that would be good for you, so don't go there. Don't go here. I want people to be like, yo, we love you out in Compton. We love you out in Chicago. We love you in DC. We love you in Houston. Come play this like 100-person venue. Come play this like 500-person venue. I want to still be for the people where I go, oh, y'all charging $10 at the door, y'all charging $15 at the door, I bet. I'm on the plane, I'm on the train, I'm in the car, I'm there. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm not bougie, man. I'm not bougie. Like, if the people want me there, I'm there, man.
All right. Here's a good one for you. What do you think of Erie's hip hop scene, and what could be done to improve upon it?
My take on Erie's hip hop scene is, well, how I view Erie's hip hop scene is how the problem I have with the hip hop scene of like all of America and all of the globe. But I'm thankful for streaming because like I remember when I first started promoting, I was in the SoundCloud era, you know,
Right.
in 2015, 2016. So back then it was like, you know, cats had access to SoundCloud, cats had access to YouTube. They could go get an $80 mic, you know, use their mom's computer. So you had a lot of people who really didn't love the rap game, jumping in the rap game and like oversaturated it. But now we're hitting this point where those people fall off because they want to go to streaming or they got too old and they want to like work a 9 to 5, whatever, you know, to each his own. But ultimately, it's still down to the problem of logistics. I feel like, from what I've seen dealing with Erie, I feel like there's not enough hip hop media. Cause we used to have Gully TV. We used to have Gully TV, and I feel like we need to get back to having blogs and local radios and different things like that. And I also feel like we need to have these artists like go back to being hungry for it. Cause a lot of artists are like, well, I know 20 people and I got a pretty decent voice, so I'ma spit a couple bars and that's it. It's like, nah, bro. Like, we want to see the, like, I'm not even gonna say we. I'm gonna say me. I want to see those dudes that's like, they work a 9 to 5, but if you look at their phone, they got like 200 songs they didn't write.
Right,
All these crazy bars, you know. I wanna see the guys that's like, yo, I've been to jail, but I'm chilling, I'm on probation, but I got like 200 songs. Like, I wanna see the guys that's like, you know, they play 2K, but if you go on their computer, they got like 1,000 beats that's hard as fuck. Like,
Right.
I wanna see like the cultural movement, and that's why like it's hard with Erie. Because like you think it's not there. If you look at the overlaying surface and you try to look at the local news and the local, you think the hip hop scene ain't there. But if you dig, you'll actually find it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But the problem is everybody's kind of like spread out, and we don't really have like the photographers and the vloggers and the recording people. Like, we don't have that logistical for people to say like
the metal and punk scenes,
yeah,
all of that.
The metal and the punk scene, they got vloggers, they got podcasters, they got, you know, they in the Erie Reader, they in all this stuff. But it's like, if hip hop had that backing, especially in Erie, I feel like we would see a lot more people from like the rap game in Erie popping out.
Why do you think it doesn't? You think it's because of just because of stigma and?
I think it has a lot to do with stigma, and I think it has a lot to, you know, because realistically, like Erie's black population is like 15%. It's like 15%, somewhere around there, and I feel like we have these hauntings because we have like a lot of older people in the city, where we have these preconceived notions about what hip hop is. And, you know, it's not fair. It's genuinely not fair, because I've seen artists in the city talk about everything from their own battles with depression to, you know, being on probation to, you know, just chilling with a girl, or like, you know, trying to forgive people for bad things that happened to them. And a lot of Erie rap artists really do explore this, and I feel like if people in Erie actually gave the local rappers a shot, especially now that we have artists, like we kind of have those artists there that care, we gave them a shot, I feel like we would see like 4, 5, 6, 7 rappers coming out of Erie blown up.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And they are there. They are
there.
Yeah.
They are there.
All right. Well, I think that's been a pretty good, extensive interview.
Yeah.
Any last words for the people?
Sheesh. There's so much going on in the world. Like, I could rant on it for hours, but I'm gonna try not to. Just realize like you got more in common with your next door neighbor than people that got billions and millions of dollars, man. Like realistically, like Juan down the street that works construction, he's just as cool as, you know, Cody that fixes his truck, and just as cool as Jamal who works at the factory. Like we really gotta understand that it's us. It's us, man. Like, don't matter if you're black, white, gay, trans, like whatever, immigrant, you know, natural born citizen, like we closer to each other than these millionaires and billionaires will ever be closer to us.
Yeah,
no like, doubt. And I really hope like one day people can collectively realize like it's about, you know, working class. It's about the people, not these people with like millions of dollars and no moral value and all that stuff, you know.
Yep, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, it has been a pleasure, my friend.
hey, if you want, we can make this a fun little game, and I will make you the only like metal vlogger I talk to every year. So every year, everybody can come back to your YouTube channel and be like, "Yo, Dread Metal's about to talk to Bino Black again." It's like every year, right in May, just like.
All right, we will do that.
We can do that.
We will do that. We will see where we're at 1 year later.
I bet one year later we'll see where the hold on, where I'm at with streams. I'm at like 500 with streams right now. This is year 1. I'm at 500 streams total. So we'll see how many streams total and how many shows I got done by next year, and we can run this back. Sound like a deal?
Yep.
All right.
Good deal. Good deal. All right, everybody. That was another Dread Metal interview. Please get on your socials, Facebook, follow Bino Black, Instagram. I'm sure you got Instagram, right?
All of that. Instagram,
yep.
TikTok,
YouTube channel, right?
YouTube channel,
all right.
All of it.
Yep. Follow Bino Black on all platforms. And go on and check the music out. Download it, stream it, give it a listen. All right. Till next time, everybody.